Aw, animals.
Bear rescued from Bile farm in Vietnam splashes around in pool. This is Tuffy. He looks like he's having a grand old time, splashing around in this water pit, and he finally is. But his entire life leading up to this happy moment can only be described as excruciating. Tuffy was rescued in September 2015 by an animal welfare group named Animals Asia. He needed a surgery and 6 months of rehab after suffering for years on a bear bile farm in Vietnam. There, he spent his days confined to a tiny cage. His feet had likely never touched ground. Tuffy's fate is shared by an estimated 10,000 bears in China and roughly 1,200 more in Vietnam. Why? For their bile, extracted from their gallbladders daily. Bear bile is sold in many forms, from flakes to pills to powder or as liquid in bottles. You can even find whole bear gallbladders on the market. For more than 3,000 years, many Asian cultures have carried the belief that bear bile can be used to treat a variety of human ailments. Hemorrhoids, sore throats, epilepsy, fevers, and the improvement of eyesight, just to name a few. Bears used in the bile trade are either captured in the wild via steel poaching traps or born into factory farms, enslaved for up to 30 years before their death. Their cages, known as crush cages for obvious reasons, measure 4 feet by 5 feet by 2 feet on average, robbing them of the mobility to stand up or turn around. Bear bile can be extracted in a number of ways, all of them incredibly painful. Most methods involve cutting the bear open and inserting a catheter or similar device through the abdomen, then puncturing the bear's gallbladder. This is usually done without anesthetics or pain medication. Bile then drips out of the gallbladder and is collected in a bag. The catheter is sometimes left in permanently to facilitate an auto-drip function for continued harvesting. A number of substitutes to bear bile have been produced and are sold as alternatives. Yet the worldwide market stemming from bear bile production and bear parts is estimated to be a $2 billion industry. In 2005, Vietnam placed a ban on bear bile farming and production, but loopholes still exist to allow the cruel trade to continue. Rescue groups like Animals Asia are working tirelessly for the remaining 1,200 bears in Vietnam factory farms to be released into sanctuaries like this one, realistically planning for practices to be eliminated by 2020. If they remain on target, the hope is that Tuffy here will have plenty of company bathing and having fun alongside him pretty soon.